There are moments in life when the world goes quiet, when your phone stops buzzing, when the laughter fades, and when the people you thought would always stay slowly disappear. And suddenly, you find yourself sitting in a room full of silence. No message, no call, just you and your thoughts. It's in these moments that loneliness creeps in like a shadow. It sits beside you. It whispers in your ear, you are forgotten. You are not enough. You are invisible. And for a moment, you start to believe it. But today, I want you to hear me clearly. Loneliness is not your enemy. It's your teacher. You see, the world will tell you that being alone is a weakness. That solitude means you've failed. That silence means you're broken. But the truth is, loneliness is where warriors are born. Because when the noise fades and the crowd leaves, that's when you meet the real you, not the one you pretend to be for the world, not the one who smiles for pictures and hides behind filters, but the version of you that breathes in pain and still keeps going. When you are alone, you learn what you're truly made of. You learn to hold yourself when no one else does. You learn to wipe your own tears and whisper, "I've got this." You learn that your worth is not measured by how many people stand beside you, but by how deeply you can stand when everyone walks away. There is a reason why the strongest souls often walk alone. Because solitude is not silence, it's strength in disguise. Every great thinker, every great leader, every great artist, they all spent seasons of loneliness. Moments when no one understood them. Moments when they felt unseen, unheard, and unloved. But those moments, they were not wasted. They were preparation. The nights you cry, the mornings you wake up feeling empty, the days you wonder if anyone truly cares. Those are not signs of weakness. They are signs that something deep inside you is awakening. Loneliness is the furnace where identity is forged. It's where you stop chasing people and start chasing purpose. It's where you stop begging for love and start giving that love to yourself. Because the truth is, you don't need a crowd to find meaning. You don't need validation to feel worthy. You don't need attention to feel seen. You just need to look within. Inside that silence you fear so much, there's peace waiting to be found. There's creativity waiting to be unleashed. There's power waiting to be recognized. So, if you are walking through loneliness right now, don't run from it. Don't numb it. Don't drown it in. Because loneliness isn't the absence of love. It's the discovery of it. It's the moment you stop chasing the world and start embracing yourself. It's the space where your true self finally finds a voice. And when you learn to stand alone, that's when you become unstoppable. Because the one who has mastered loneliness has mastered peace, and the one who has mastered peace can never be broken again. There's a moment in every person's life when the noise fades, when people stop showing up, when the laughter dies out, and the only sound left is your own breathing. That's when it hits you, you're alone. Not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It feels like the world moved on, and somehow you got left behind. You start to ask questions. What's wrong with me? Why doesn't anyone stay? Why do I always end up alone? You question your worth. You question your purpose. You question everything. But here's the truth no one told you. Loneliness is not the end of something, it's the beginning of everything. It's not emptiness. Itu space. Space for you to finally hear your own heartbeat. Space for you to finally rebuild from silence. Space for you to meet the person you were always too distracted to know yourself. You see, loneliness is the universe's way of pulling you away from noise that doesn't serve you. It's life saying, you've depended on too many people for too long. It's time to stand on your own legs now. And yes, it hurts. But that pain isn't there to destroy you. It's there to clean you. To wash away everything fake, everything temporary, everything that was never truly yours. Because when you have nothing left, that's when you realize what you actually need. When no one's clapping, that's when you learn to perform for your soul. When no one's around, that's when your real strength wakes up. You don't become powerful by being loved by everyone. You become powerful when you stop needing to be. Look at the greatest people who ever walked this planet. Every one of them knew isolation. Every one of them had nights when they questioned if they were enough. But it was in that loneliness that they built their fire. It was in that silence that they met their vision. And it was through that pain that they created something greater than themselves. So don't curse your loneliness, learn from it. Don't fill it with distractions, feel it. Because the more you run from your loneliness, the louder it gets. But the moment you face it, it starts to transform. Loneliness can be your teacher if you stop calling it your enemy. It can be your strength if you stop seeing it as your weakness. It can be your rebirth if you let it break the old version of you. The version that settled for attention instead of connection. The version that begged for validation instead of purpose. The version that believed love only exists when someone else gives it. Oh, real love begins when you learn to sit alone and still feel whole. When your peace no longer depends on someone staying. When your happiness no longer collapses when someone leaves. That's real power. That's real freedom. So if you're sitting there tonight, alone, confused, hurt, understand this. You're not being punished. You're being prepared. Prepared for the moment when your strength will be needed. Prepared for the love that matches your depth.